Ulverston, a coastal town at the mouth of the Leven River, with picturesque coastal parks and swimming beaches, ideal for families and a reputation amongst antique collectors. Stage 4 of the Tour of Tasmania. This is going to be fireworks though today. 106.2 k's from Ulverston to Penguin. So we're going to this stage. Pat Bevan made up some good ground yesterday. He's only 1 second behind Ben Dobell riding for a Vandy Racing team. But I tell you what, there's a couple of other sleepers there ready to pounce. Tim Rowe from Budget Forklifts is only 44 seconds behind, a great climber. And Lockie Norris, the winner in 2012, 55 seconds down. And I believe those two will be a match race between them up the climb.
I think today's stage is the stage where it could all fall apart out there because there's really tough terrain. Well, from the profile, it doesn't look like there's heaps of climbs, but there's a lot of a few very steep ones and very challenging ones. So yeah, I think today could be the day where it all blows to bits. Guns Plains is definitely tough, really steep, and it's a good launching pad to win the race or get some time back.
Pat's a quality rider. At the end of the day, he's also a sprinter who climbs well and TTs well. So he's a hard guy to beat. You know, Ben is limited in what he can do. He's a great climber. He's not a sprinter, so time bonus isn't an option for us. If we want to win this tour, we need to be able to get some raw time over Pat today. So, you know, we've hatched a little bit of a plan and hopefully we can get that execution correct.
The all-important first sprint. Bonus points up for grab. Pat Bevan from health.com search to retain, second across the line, which made him virtual leader of the tour on the road.
We were there for the first sprint, which had time bonuses on it, and I knew if we take it back, we take that time back straight away, and we're in the lead and we're committed to riding.
The 47k mark, 4 riders eventually went away. They included Wes Salzberger from Drapac Professionally Cycling. He was 108 down on GC at the start of the tour, and he was the only threat to the lead.
The 4 guys, it was tough for them being so open at the top. You could see them pretty much all day. So they were hovering there. They had a minute and a half at one point, but we could still see them. So, you know, coming into the climb, I think it was Search to Retain that was trying to ride them back, and they could see them there. So it made their job hard, but they did a really great job.
Before Guns Plains, Wes Salzberger was actually the virtual leader on the road. But on the climb, the 4 riders were brought back. At Guns Plains, the race broke into 3 groups, and I'll tell you what, the rider in Pat Bevan was in trouble. That's when Vandy took the initiative with Ben Dobell, and they went ahead.
And then into Guns Plains, I got unhitched about halfway up. It's a really steep climb, but didn't panic. I knew I was in for a long chase, and then Cam actually dropped back and got me into the last kind of the worst part of that chase, that last kind of 50, 60, 70 metres, and he did the most selfless thing. Those guys were pegged as well, and he came back and got me, and as soon as we got back, he rode, so those guys, him and Brendan, did the most amazing job.
The elite group of 18 formed. In the run into Penguin, it was Pat Bevan and his 2 teammates that were really driving on the front.
In that road, it's a tailwind in the past, but it was a headwind today, so not much was moving. We were trying to get some attacks going, but it was really only when we turned right with about 5k to go that things were looking dangerous.
Along the picturesque coast, attacks were on, left, right and centre, and it looked like in the box it were going to be the 2 riders from Drapac Professional Cycling, in the riders of Lockie Norris and also Bernie Salzberger, who won this stage last year. But on the line, it was Pat Bevan, the New Zealander, that flashed through to take the win.
Come to the line, who's going to take it? Oh no! Fucking home, Pat Bevan! Patrick Bevan, the new tour leader! What a ride by Pat Bevan, took it out from Lockie.
We'd left a couple of guys dangling out the front for the last 3k. I had Brendan and Cam riding, and I just told them just to feather it, just leave them out there. That rise with a k and a half to go, and I knew you can't always ask too much, but I knew if the run came right into that line, I was going to be the quickest guy there, and it was just a bonus. If we're going to ride all day, I'm not going to sit back and say, well, we did the job, you might as well finish it off.
So the New Zealander Pat Bevan took out the stage from Bernie Salzberger and Lockie Norris, both those riders riding with Drapac Professional Cycling. A new leader in the SRAM King of the Mountain jersey, Josh Berry, riding for Celebration's racing team. The Jayco Green Sprinters jersey is now on the back of the tour leader, Pat Bevan. Nicholas Katsanis had a mortgage on the young rider classification and still got that jersey on his back. Ryan Kavanagh, the young boy from Queensland, riding with the Jayco John West VIS, was the most aggressive rider on stage 4. Pat Bevan from health.com Search to Retain is the new leader by 11 seconds over Ben Dybel.